All right, so for our next movie in our 31 Nights of Halloween is the Descent. Blah, blah, blah. The Descent. We're gonna keep that in. Don't edit that out. Keep that in. The people want the real stuff. We're gonna give them the real stuff as if this was live. The Descent. Descent. This movie came out like in 2004, 2005 ish, around the time when I saw it. Or was it 2006? Something like that. But I remember me and my wife went and saw this movie, and I didn't really have a bunch of high expectations for it because I didn't know what to expect from this movie. But this movie straight up exceeded all of my expectations. Like, imagine in a world where a group of young women they decide they let's go explore a cave, and let's say to hell with the instructions because we're going to use our women intuition. They didn't use the term women intuition, but that's what they did. Whenever you throw out the map, you're saying you're going to use your woman intuition. And I'm going to tell you something, fellas. If your wife, your girlfriend, female friend, sister, cousin, mother, auntie, grandmother, any female you know, if they was to say, well, we have a superpower, it's our intuition. Well, here's what you tell them. You show them this movie, The Descent, because this put that to the test. And guess what? That intuition stuff meant nothing here. I'm not saying it's not a superpower women has, because check this out. The Hulk is powerful. The angrier he gets, the stronger he gets. Okay? But that didn't work against Thanos. In Infinity War, Thanos just bap, 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 bap. Knee smash. You think the Hulk wasn't getting angry? Oh, he was furious with anger. Those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. But anyway, so hey, like that intuition stuff went down the garbage very, very quick. But the monsters in this movie, they make that like the monsters in this movie, they reminded me of like if you watch Blade 2, one of my favorite movies, Blade 2, the vampires in that movie, that's how they remind me of. And you find out that these creatures in this movie, well, I think they at one point they were people and they lived out here in these caves. And what happened is over the test of time, they ended up adopting like bats. So they can't see, but they can hear, sense. They got all these heightened senses. So you have to be still, like they the predator or something. And they are predators in this. But this movie here, man, it's a lot of badass fighting. A lot of, when you see women in action just doing their doggone thing. That's why it's like when people, like, I don't know why when people like the past 4, 5, 6 years, they like, we don't never see women in action movies. Y'all don't watch horror movies, man. Cause some of the best female action sequences are in horror films. Tell me you don't watch horror films without telling me. I don't watch horror films. Man, they was kicking some serious butt, some serious ass in this movie, man. They had to add a bunch of melodrama stuff in here. But what's wild, the melodrama part that they added in here, I really didn't catch on to it till like the second or third time I saw the movie. Because I was so just caught up. I was caught up in the action of the movie and the fighting and all them. My singing sucks. I don't know what I was doing right there. But yeah, man, like it's pure action. And these women, they all were badasses. And they go out, explore caves. But one of the stars of this movie, she has this bright idea. Yeah, we're gonna go down this cave. We're gonna name it after Sarah. And yeah, and we're not gonna need a map. We're not gonna need a map because we have our women's intuition. That woman intuition was missing. Bars, but it's man like it has a lot of scary, intense moments, man. Because like imagine just being in the dark in your house without any night lights or anything. Well, they are in caves, okay, in caves, and they gotta fight off these monsters. They will bite you, scratch you, claw you, eat your limbs up, suck your blood, everything, man, everything. But Director Neil Marshall did the doggone thing on this, man. You know, he directed Dog Soldiers. You ever seen that? That's a great movie. But I love this movie, The Descent, man. Scale of 1 to 10, this movie gets a 9 from me, man. I like this movie. We did get a sequel, but I'm gonna tell you there should be a whole bunch of sequels to this movie. Like you can do origin stories. Hell, you can do an updated version of it right now. I mean, I think it would be badass, you know. So, you know, I'm not saying where they redo the first movie. What I mean is like do a third movie. Okay, you can feature some of the same cast, the ones who survived or whatever. But you know, but this movie it also takes a spin on illusions, you know, being delusional and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we throw that term around freely, but what if somebody is being delusional? You know, you can't tell what's real and what's fake. You can't tell what's real and what's fake, man, you know? But I really, really like this movie. I really enjoyed it. I think y'all should check this out if you haven't checked it out. Now, if you already checked this movie out, I think you should check this movie out again. You're probably gonna like it a little bit more than the first time you saw it. But I remember watching this movie. This was the one of those perfect horror movies to watch at a movie theater at nighttime, where you got a big crowd and stuff, because everybody is like, you know, there's cheering, there's rooting, there's like, oh dang, oh man, it'd be like, watch your back and all that stuff. You know, I love that, man. Love that, you know. So I really like this movie. Real good movie. Anyways, share your thoughts. Let me know what you think about The Descent. And just remember, man, you like movies, you like sports. That means you like my channel. Hit that like and subscribe button. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.